See, the rasa madhurya shringar ras will manifest only. You cannot attain it easily. Like if it is there, you cannot just get it. Like if, for example, if your potential is in conjugal mood, then no need to go here and there. It depends on the potency. For that, you have to do sadhan to realize your transcendental constitutional form. Without sadhan, no one can attain the highest perfection goal. When Chaitanya Charitamrita is coming, Ramananda is coming. By Ramanand Sinbad, Mahaprabhu is saying, we are explaining about the tattvas. Radha Prem is the crown jewel of all the goals, of all sadhans. Sadhya ceremony. It is the crown jewel of all goals. What is the process to attain Radha Prem? How to attain it? You heard many ways. You heard many times the Katha of Bhagavatam, right? Or like this, you have to associate with Rasik Vaishnavas. And when you realize a transcendental constitutional form, then without guidance of Sakhis, you cannot worship the divine couple. Only the guidance of the Sakhis, Lalita Vishaka Ashta Sakhis, Ananga Manjari and all these. You have to take their shelter and then render service. To attain that, you have to accept the shelter and guidance of the Sakhis of Srimati Radhika, one in form of Sadhak and Siddha form also. In the form of Sadhak, you have to take shelter of lotus feet of Guru Pad Padma, and doing bhajan sadhan you can attain the highest perfection goal, taking shelter of the lotus feet of Guru. And in transcendental constitutional form, what is the sadhan there? These pastimes of Radha and Krishna, they are very confidential. Other moods, rasas cannot enter there. Very important verse, this one. These pastimes of Radha and Krishna, they are very, very confidential. That's why Radha Krishna, these pastimes, very, very confidential. That's Vatsalya. They don't even know about these. Those devotees of Dasya Ras, Sakhya Ras, Vatsalya Ras, for them, this Madhurya Ras, Shringara Ras, to taste this nectar is not possible for them to taste this moods. That's why Chaitanya Charitamrita is coming. Radha Krishna, these pastime is very, very confidential. In Vrindavan, the Ras Leela. In Vrindavan, the Ras Leela happened right in the Panchayati Ras. All the gopis were present in that Ras. Another Ras Leela happened where? In Chandras Sarovar, in the lap of Raj Govardhan. That is called autumn season Ras. Vasantik Ras, spring season Ras. Spring season Ras. In Vrindavan, the Ras Leela happened is called Sharadiya Ras, where all the gopis were gathered there. All kinds of gopis were present in that Ras in Vrindavan, and they met with Krishna and many kinds of of pastimes are performed there. That is called Sharadiya Ras, or autumn season Rasa. Rasa performed during the autumn season. That is called Sharadiya Ras. And other one is in the lap of Viraj Govardhan. And Krishna manifested the pastime there, dancing, singing, all kind of rasas. That Raslila, that is called Vasantik Raslila. The Raslila performed during the spring season. Vasantik Raslila. Very nice, beautiful. Only the gopis on the side of Srimati Radhika and Sapaksha Vipaksha gopis were there. The Nitya Siddha gopis were there only in the Chandra Sarovar Basanti class. And going further in Radha Kund, only the gopis of Srimati Radhika. Chandravali gopis, no one else is allowed there. Only the Srimati Radhika and her gopis in Radha Kund. This is called, the Raslila of Radha Kund is called Maharaslila. All these things explain why Vishnu Chakravarti Pad. If we don't have one pointed faith of towards Srimati Radhika, if you are not a gopi, then Yoga Maya will not let you enter there. Understand? For this regard, the Sakhis are also like the Sapaksha, Vipaksha, the Surit Paksha. We must know all these things. Because the essence of Srimad Bhagavat, you heard so long, right? What is the fruits of listening it? We should have the desire, enthusiasm to attain this highest perfection goal, where the highest service we attain, that too in the Radha Kund. Sri Rupa Goswami Pad is saying,
ऐसे कौन विवेक व्यक्ति नहीं है ये राधा कुंड के सर्वोत्तम प्रेम माधुर्य की प्राप्ति ना करे.
The one who is not desiring to attain the prema of Radha Kund is less knowledgeable. Only the knowledgeable people, they want to attain this. The goal is defined or not. But if you have the goal decided, but what is the sadhan to attain that goal? So need to know the sadhan also. These pastimes are very, very confidential. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, this verse is coming. We want to attain this highest perfection goal. It's very, very rare in any other sampradaya. These things you will not hear about these things in anywhere else. Do you get it? These beautiful katha you will not hear in any other sampradaya. In the Sri Sampradaya, they are following the Vedi marg. So their highest goal is Vaikunth Lakshmi. They're worshipping Lakshmi Narayan. And some are worshipping Rama Sita. Okay, following the spiritual rules and scriptural rules and regulations, as in the scriptures, they're following the Vedi marg, the Sri Sampradaya, and the Brahma Sampradaya, and we are the Brahma Madhya Gaudiya Sampradaya. Like the Brahma Sampradaya, Madhvacharya, then so Brahma Madhya Gaudiya Sampradaya. In that, also you cannot reach such high level because the Madhvacharya made 4 mats, 4 temples, and in each temple he had 2 sannyasis in each of them. There they are emphasizing in the focus of service of little Krishna, Bal Gopal, because Madhvacharya, from the boat he received a tilak, and when he When he turned that piece of tilak, then he got little Gopal. So he expressed his mood. I am not explaining how the gopis are rendering service. Not explaining all the service of the gopis. The Madhacharya, the main subject, main goal was to like establish the difference. At that time, the impersonalists, they were so influential, and to destroy their ideology and to establish the difference between the God and his potential was very hard. So for this regard, Madhvacharya, all his Tattva Siddhantas, he explained, and Bhedwad, like establishing the difference. So Madhvacharya is called Bhedwad, Daitavad, like dualism, establishing dualism. So the God and God's power, potency. So this he established. And the dualism is primary. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he appeared and he modified little bit. And Mahaprabhu is explaining the service of Gopal. Like there were. So in each temple there were two sannyasis, and he also explained a little bit about Gopi Bhav also, but not completely and not properly. So Shri Brahma and Rudra Sampradaya. In Rudra Sampradaya, the service of Vatsalya mood is there. Vallabhacharya came. What he took darshan of. The Vatsalya Bhav service, they are putting it in the primary level. So, even the bead bag. The Kushti Marg, it's called, like their kind of bead bag looks like the breast of a cow, emphasizing the service of Bal Gopal. Very beautiful moods he expressed there. The Madhurashtak, see, he created Madhurashtak. Associated with Mahaprabhu as well. Vallabhacharya. The Chaitanya Charitamrita is explained. And he explained. And the Vittalnath ji is their worshipable. Everything, all this is explained. He brought little bit of sweetness, but not completely. In their sampradaya, they are emphasizing in Vatsalya Bhav, and it's called Pushti Marg. Now we are discussing about Vishnu Swami, the Rudra Sampradaya. Shri Brahma Rudra Sampradaya. And Vishnu Swami, glories are explained here. The Vatsalya Bhav is there also, but even Mahaprabhu, association of Mahaprabhu, and especially Rupa Goswami Pad, he associated with him also. And he understood a little bit of Madhurya mood, but not completely. Shri Brahmarudra, now Sanak Sampradaya. In Sanak Sampradaya, the moods that are coming. First, they were worshipping Rukmini and Krishna with the Sakyata mood. And then, after seeing the sweetness of the Gaudiyas, they accepted the mood of Radha and worshipping Radha and Krishna. Before they were worshipping Rukmini and Krishna. The Sakyata mood, worshipping of Radha and Krishna, they are not accepting the paramour mood though. This is the secret. If you don't understand the deep secret and ideologies of each sampradaya, till then we can never actually enter bhajan. We should know what is the ideology, what is the goal, philosophy of the sampradaya. Because if you take a mantra from apart from these sampradayas, then the mantras will not work. In Padma Puran, this is coming Brahma Rudra Sanak Shri Brahma Rudra Sanak Sampradaya, the four primary Vaishnava Sampradayas. Their worshipping practices. So in the Sanak Sampradaya, I was explaining. So they were worshipping Rukmini and Krishna because he got married to Rukmini, Satyabhama, all these things. So that's why they were emphasizing. So the Sakitya mood is there. But later, after seeing the sweet moods of Gaudiya Vaishnavas, when they saw that, then they stopped worshipping Rukmini Krishna and started to worship Radha Krishna. But they took Radha Krishna worshipping them, but they did not accept the Paramul mood. So, because worshipping Radha and Krishna is the supreme, and the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he explained that the Paramul mood is the highest, and especially in that sampradaya, they are putting emphasis more in meeting, and they're not putting more emphasis, not even accepting separation moods. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially himself, he showed that the separation nourishes and makes the meeting more sweet. So that's why this verse is coming. Without separation, the meeting is never complete. If there is no separation, then the meeting is never complete. The meeting is not sweet anymore. Without any separation, it's not sweet. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained tattvas of all the sampradayas and everything. He turned all the thing. Meaning he gave the essence of all these tattvas. And he's saying that the Radha Krishnas, the paramount moods is the highest goal. This is the essence that he gave after explaining everything. Bhagavad Pramanamal. This verse is very, very important. We have to understand the deep meaning of this slok. Then can we understand the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam. The essence of Srimad Bhagavatam is in this verse. And Raghunath Das Goswami is saying, what is sadhan? Anaradhya Radha Padambujarenu. This is the sadhan. Sham Sindhu. What is Sham Sindhu? Shringar Ras. This is Shringar Ras. There is a Rasik Acharya named Vishnudev, and he said Shamras means Shringar Ras. Shama Shringar Rasa iti Vishnudevata. Vishnudevata is explaining that Shamras means Shringar Ras. If someone wants to enter Shringar Ras, have to follow these three rules that I explained. First, have to be one-pointedly devoted to the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. Radha Nishta. And second one is have to reside in Vrindavan. have to reside in the places that are dominated by Srimati Radhika. Which is the most dominated place of Srimati Radhika? Radha Kund. That is the most dominated place of Srimati Radhika. So for this regard, the perspective of Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they're very, very deep, very, very detailed. Like a PhD degree, like this is a degree beyond PhD, beyond doctorate. Everyone cannot study this. Which is the highest level of education philosophies, moods of the Gaudiyas. And those moods were expressed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he's distributing this highest prema to everyone magnanimously. You have to make efforts to attain these moods. So, in the first class, how many students are there? As the class level increases, like secondary, higher secondary, college, the amount of students is being decreased. Like less people study masters, PhD, right? So this philosophies of the Gaudiyas, moods of the Gaudiyas, they are beyond the PhDs. So high level. If you have sanskar from many, many lifetimes and then you associate with sadhu, then you can understand a little bit. That's why I'm saying we must understand the philosophies of the sampradaya. What is the perspective of the sampradaya? If you don't know these, then how will you understand anything? We cannot understand the differences. We have to understand of all the sampradayas. Many people say you are doing sectarianism while explaining about sampradayas. No, this is not sectarianism. This is like for example, there's a huge building, and there are different rooms, kind of rooms in that apartment, right? Like for example, first there are many floors in an apartment. How many floors? Many floors. 10 floors, 20 floors, 100 floors also in some apartments. And in each floor has many rooms. And even in one floor, it has many varieties of the rooms. Many other varieties. And rooms inside rooms also. So see how everything can be one. From outside, we just see one building. From outside, you are seeing only one big building. See? You're seeing this only one building from outside, but there is so much detail in that. So this is what I'm trying to say. This is the meaning of the word Gaudiya. Srimati Radhika is our worshipable. Who is our worshipable? Srimati Radhika. If this mood is not coming, then you cannot understand. Nothing else. You have to understand this. Oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he's giving mantra, the Sri Sampradaya, they are giving mantra diksha, Bekandavati Malla Bhatt and Pravadhan Saraswati Pad. They were worshipping Lakshmi and Narayan under the guidance of Sri Sampradaya, worshipping Lakshmi Narayan, Pravadhan Saraswati. And Mahaprabhu stayed 4 months in their house. 4 months Mahaprabhu stayed. Sachinandan Gaur Hari, Krishna himself. And in 4 months, Mahaprabhu spoke very beautiful Harikatha to them. Explained all the essence of Bhagavatam. But even understanding. But Mahaprabhu one day then jokingly, he said that your worshipable Lakshmi Narayan and my worshipable is
वो कृष्ण।
The cowherd boy Krishna.
अच्छा बताओ तुम्हारी
So,
लक्ष्मी देवी
your
वो भी सती
Lakshmi,
नारी है।
she is very chaste lady, right? Listen, it's beautiful.
तुम्हारे
It's in Chaitanya Charitamrita.
इष्ट देवी कौन है?
Your worshipable is Lakshmi, right?
लक्ष्मीनारायण की उपासना करते
She
हैं।
is worshipping to Narayan.
और महाप्रभु
Prabhu is saying, look, worshipable is
एक मिनट मुरलीधर
two-limb form of Krishna who is holding a flute. And that too, he's a cowherd boy.
बस यही विचार रखते हैं।
People see this, right? They have this mood that I am Brahman.
कोप है
This is cowherd boy. They have like thinking about the caste. In the material world, people are like this. They're like, oh, I'm Brahman, he's that, he's that. So Mahaprabhu is saying the Krishna
तुम्हारी इष्ट
is my worshipable and your worshipable is Lakshmi, serving Narayan. And my worshipable is Krishna.
वो भी कृष्ण को ज्ञात।
And that Krishna is a cowherd boy.
अच्छा बताओ तुम्हारी लक्ष्मी देवी सती
So
सती नारी
the Lakshmi is very, very chaste lady.
सती 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 अपने पति के प्रति निष्ठा रखती
She is always one pointedly devoted to her husband.
है। किंतु तुम्हारी
But
इष्ट देवी लक्ष्मी जो
your
है
worshipable Lakshmi,
नारायण की छोड़कर के किसी
she
को
left
उपासना
Narayan and she is worshipping to whom?
करती है। खूब जाति कृष्ण
To the cowherd boy Krishna who is holding flute.
उचित नहीं है।
This is not correct, is it?
इस कथा को सुनकर
After hearing this,
वेंकट भट्ट से मल्ल
Venkata Bhatta Malla Bhatta and Prabodhananda Saraswati
प्रभुदानंद सरस्वती कहेंगे कि
said,
बात क्यों करें?
why are you joking like this? They said, in scriptures it is said.
ये देखो नारायण और कृष्ण
For Narayan and Krishna, there is no difference.
नारायण का तत्व
The Tattva Siddhanta, there is no difference. As per the conclusion of the scriptures, God is one or many? God is one.
एक सर्व एक ही भगवान
There is only one God.
विलास विलास के लिए
And just for many, many past times, He's manifesting many, many forms. What is the problem? No problem.
समझ में आया?
Do you get it? The Tattva Siddhanta. Venkata Bhatta Malla Bhatta, Prabhupada Saraswati said,
हमारी
Prabhu,
हमारे लक्ष्मी जी के दोस्त क्या है?
what is the fault of Lakshmi? Because there is no difference between Narayan and Krishna.
मैं अच्छी तरह से आपको नहीं
You read this verse very carefully.
तो वेद को तीसो अच्छा बताओ
So tell,
नारायण और कृष्ण कोई भेद नहीं है।
no difference between Narayan and Krishna. God is one. Just He's manifesting many, many forms.
नारायण को लोग वैकुंठ में
In form of Narayan, He's coming in form of Vaikuntha,
वृंदावन में
and in form of Krishna, the Bhuj Murlidhar holding flute in Ayodhya, in form of Ramchandra in Dwarka, in form of the king of Dwarka, Dwarkadesh. God is one. So why are you joking like this? No fault of Lakshmi. They were saying to Mahaprabhu.
महाप्रभु कहने लगे
That time Mahaprabhu said,
तुमने जो बताया कि बहुत
you explained very nice Siddhanta. Mahaprabhu said,
हम तो भेद को तीसो
Siddhanta,
कोई भेद नहीं। सुनो सुनो
there is no difference.
रस उत्कर्ष से
But
रस उत्कर्ष से कृष्ण के श्रेष्ठ माना जाता है।
from the perspective of Rasa, Krishna is primary. The God is one, right? For example, one person,
ये दो काम
for example, your husband is doing two jobs.
ये दो प्रकार के जॉब है।
Has two jobs.
एक डॉक्टर भी है
One is a doctor and he's judge also,
लॉयर
a lawyer in the court.
जॉब वो क्लिनिक में
When he's going to his clinic, that time we are calling him what? We are saying, oh, doctor.
बेस का अलग होता है।
And the dress is different also. He's wearing white coat and a stethoscope.
और बोले कि क्या है
Stethoscope.
इसको लगाते हैं
To check the chest.
डॉक्टर के भी होता है।
So this is the dress of the doctors.
बेस बदल
And when that very same person goes to the court and going to the court, and then that time it's changing its dress. Then in the court, he's wearing a black coat. He's wearing a black coat, the black and white dress. He dresses up as a lawyer, so different dress. And at that time, his behavior in the court is different also. His explanation, thoughts, process, everything. Actions are different in the court and different in the clinic. The person is the same. So they were saying to Mahaprabhu, what is the problem? Why are you joking like this? So Mahaprabhu said, okay, very nice perspective, but my siddhant is that Lakshmi Devi, she wants to live Vaikuntha, and she's performing tapasya in Vrindavan in Belwan. Even till today, she's performing a charity in Belwan. But even till now, she is not able to attain Krishna. And in Bhagavad, the explanation is coming. Some Shrutis, the scriptures, they worshipped Krishna and they attained him. Why did not Lakshmi attain him? Then their brain was, then they were thinking, oh, in Bhagavad it's written, the Naga Kanya, their glorification is written. So, even till today, Lakshmi is performing hardest charities, but he cannot attain Krishna. She's stop going away from Narayan. Why is she performing those charities in Vrindavan? So, two things. One is the sweetness of Krishna is more than Narayan. Two things are being established here. For this regard, Lakshmi is going towards Krishna to taste the sweetness. In Vrindavan, what is the most sweetest of Krishna in Vrindavan? The Ras Leela. Among all the pastimes of Krishna, the highest pastime is what? Ras Leela. Rajaita Jalarasa Sarvarasa Sar Prajate Prachar. So then they could not answer Mahaprabhu. So Venkat Bhatt, Prabodhananda, Timalla Bhatta, Prabodhananda Saraswati, they were like, oh, we heard, but we did not think it properly yet. That time, Mahaprabhu explained very beautiful Tattva Siddhanta, that if you compare, the qualities of Krishna are more than Narayan. How many qualities in Narayan? 60. In Ramchandra, how many qualities? 62 and a half. 62.5. 62 and a half qualities in Ramchandra. And in Krishna, 64 qualities. And in those 64, the 4 qualities are not in Narayan and neither in Ramchandra. In any other incarnation, it does not exist. Only in Krishna it's there. Those are the Rupa Madhurya, Lila Madhurya, Prema Madhurya, and Venu Madhurya. So we're talking about Krishna. The beautiful form of Krishna
रूप माधुर्य
is Rupa Madhurya, sweetness of his form.
कृष्ण के इतने सुंदर रूप ये रूप दर्शन किए
After taking darshan of that form,
अवतार बनी भी
even other incarnations of Krishna, they are becoming surprised.
कृष्ण अपने आप
Krishna, he's seeing himself and it's like, oh my god, how can I be so beautiful?
कृष्ण माधुर्य देखी वासुदेव को कृष्ण इतने सुंदर
Krishna's seeing so beautiful form of Krishna, the Vasudev, in the Dwarka.
वासुदेव
There are four Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna and Aniruddha.
वो वासुदेव कृष्ण
That Vasudev Krishna, where? In Dwarka. Or in Mathura. In Dwarka Mathura, the Vasudev Krishna, after seeing the form of the Rajas Krishna, he's seeing and he's surprised. So beautiful. Himself he's surprised. That's why Rupa Madhurya. And next is Leela Madhurya. All his pastimes are so sweet. His childhood pastimes, from there to his childhood pastimes, then youthful pastimes, ever fresh youthful form, he manifests very nice, beautiful pastimes. And all these are unique and unparalleled. Brahma and big demigods, they are confused sometimes. Sukadeva Goswami Pad explained to Parikshit Maharaj, he explained the Brahma Virmohan Leela also. Brahmaji is confused. He got bewildered once. So Brahmaji is thinking with his heads that, oh my god, so beautiful, like thinking about the sweet pastimes of Krishna. He cannot understand. He has four heads, and even then, he could not comprehend the sweet pastimes of Krishna. So, such beautiful pastimes of Krishna are like this: Rupa Madhurya, Leela Madhurya, and Venu Madhurya. Apart from Rajendra and Krishna, no one else holds a flute. Only Krishna does. When Narayan, he has four-limb form, Hungi, Shankha, Chakra, mace, lotus, all these things. And in Ayodhya, he's holding arrow, bow and arrow in form of Ramchandra. And the Dwarkadish Krishna, the Mathuradish Krishna, sometimes manifests four-limb form, sometimes two-limb form. But Brajendran Sham Sundar, he is holding very beautifully, he is holding the flute. And by the flute, he is enchanting the hearts of everyone. That's why Sukadeva Goswami Pad, in front of Parikshit Maharaj, explained the glories of Venugeet. After hearing the sound of flute, everyone was enchanted. Even the cows, the deers, everyone. After hearing the sound of flute of Krishna, everyone's heart is attracted by that. After hearing the sound of flute of Krishna, in Vrindavan, the Manasi Ganga Yamuna, the water, it's like becoming a whirlpool. It's not flowing any further. Very beautiful. In any other incarnation, not possible. Venu Madhurya. You can read Venugeet. Have you read it? Very beautiful. Gurudeva's book in Hindi, in English, it's available. Venugeet. The glories of Venugeet is there. And in Srimad Bhagavatam, in chapter 21, each verse you can read, you will feel so blissful. Venu Madhurya, you will understand what is it. And the fourth, Prema Madhurya, the sweetness of Prema. That Prema, see, Krishna himself, the supreme controller of zillions of universes, and Brahma and big demigods glorify his lotus feet, bow down to his lotus feet. And that very same Krishna, what he is doing and begging for Prema to Radha in the gopis. See? Yesterday I explained this verse, Na param nirvidam. Red. Krishna is saying, Na paryam nirvaddam sasadu kritam. As like Brahma, even after attaining like age of Brahma, if Krishna is saying this, is crying and saying this, if I serve your lotus feet with the age of Brahma, then I can never be free from your debt. I'm forever indebted to your lotus feet. Yesterday I explained this, right? Very nice, beautiful verse, this one. Gopis cried also after hearing this. They said, Govinda, you lost, but you won. You lost, but you won. How? Because prema it's like always free. It's an equal level among equals. The prema is there. Both the sides are equal. That time the gopis are saying, if someone thinks that I'm indebted to someone or I owe someone something, then the prema is decreased. It's diminished or not. So lover and the beloved, there is one special thing, that they're like birds flying in the free sky. Bird and female bird, both they are flying wide out in the open sky, spreading their wings far out, and wherever they want to fly, they are going. This is prem. The lover and the beloved is like this. If they're thinking that they owe each other something or debt is there, then the bondage is coming. That prema does not manifest the sweetness. And the same mood is there between the lover and the beloved, like in a open sky, like the birds are flying as far as they can go, as far as where they want to go. This is very high level katha. The gopis are saying this. Govinda, you explain please. How will you be free from this debt if you're feeling you're indebted to us? Krishna is saying, the prema service that you have done to me, the prema that you have is unique and unparalleled. In Gita, I said, in Gita it's there or not? So depending on the mood of the surrender, I'm manifesting my form accordingly and giving them what they want. Jejathamam prapadante. Jejathamam. So this is like business prem. The business prem mode is coming here. Like you went to the market, you gave 20 rupees and you purchased 1 kilogram of sugar. The amount of money you gave, the same amount of sugar you will get. They won't give you more and neither less. But on Srimad Bhagavad, what is Krishna doing? He's completely thinking that he's indebted to the love of the gopis and gopi prema. He's saying that he's indebted to the lotus feet of the gopis. In Bhagavatam, Krishna is saying that I'm indebted to the prema of the gopis. I'm completely indebted. Why? Here Krishna is saying, Na paryam nirvaddam sasadu kritam. What is Kriya Shinkal? The rules and regulations, social etiquette of the society. The social etiquette. No, social etiquette. Social etiquette. rules and regulations of the society.
आज की जो नियम कानून
The rules and regulations of the society for chaste women, they have the special rules and regulations society for everyone. Whether be a wife or so you have these responsibilities, these rules and regulations. You have to respect your family members and you have to stay. These are the rules and regulations of the society. So patience, anger, rules and regulations.
समाज की जो ये क्या है
All these are the rules and regulations of the society.
कभी ये पुस्तक को त्याग
A
नहीं
chaste woman can never give these things up. She can never give up her shyness, or not give up the rules and regulations of the society. Not giving the shyness, it's like the jewel of the woman. Who gives it up? The fallen ones. They give it up. Krishna is saying this. See, you have given up your shyness because you have prema for me and you have abandoned everything. Patience, anger, shyness, everything you have abandoned only and only for me. Is it easy to give these things up? Among all kinds of chaste ladies that are in the scriptures, even the Anusuya, even the Anusuya, ऋषि का नाम क्या था? गौतम ऋषि, गौतम नहीं, Atri Rishi's wife name was Anusuya, and the chastity of Anusuya, Narad Rishi explained it. Now the commentators of the scriptures, they're saying Atri Rishi's wife Anusuya was such a chaste lady, and he explained this katha to Lakshmi Devi, who Narad Rishi. And after hearing the story of her chastity, Lakshmi Devi, and then she went to Narayan and said, go and destroy her chastity. Narayan said, okay, arrange for it. Brahmaji's, he went to the Brahmaji's wife, Brahmani, and he said to the Brahmani, look, on earth, the Atri Rishi's wife Anusuya, her chastity is unique and unparalleled. After hearing her, Narad Rishi, the Brahmaji's wife Brahmani, became jealous too. And then she said to Brahma, go and destroy her chastity, to Anusuya. Brahmaji said, okay. Then Narad Rishi went to Shivlok and went in Shivlok, and he said to Parvati, what about your chastity? You are only devoted to one husband, right? Like Shiva and Parvati. But Anusuya, her chastity is unique and unparalleled, even more than you. Then Parvati said to Shiva, go and destroy her chastity. So Brahmaji, Vishnu and Lord Shiva, Vishnu Shiv, all three together, and went to the Atri Rishi. That time Atri Rishi, he went to do something outside. Like when you go to this place in Chitrakoot, all these leelas you can see there. They know these leelas. Very nice, beautiful place. Have you been to Chitrakoot? So Tulsidas is Tulsidas is making the chandan and Ramchandra is applying the tilak on the banks of Chitrakoot. Because very beautiful Chitrakoot. Very nice, beautiful place it is. The Atri Muni's ashram. Very beautiful place. There's a waterfall also nearby. If you go there, your heart will automatically become purified. Very nice, beautiful place it is. I have been there many times. When the Durvasari Mandir was being constructed, that time Gurudev took us to this place to bring the pictures of the Brahmani Shivani, the wife of Trishi. These pictures I went to. I had many to find these pictures. So listen to the katha. That time Brahmaji, Shivji and Narayan, Vishnu. So these three brahmacharis became brahmacharis, disguised as brahmacharis, and came having long hairs. They became brahmacharis and went to the Atri Rishi ashram. That time Atri Rishi was went away for his spiritual practice, doing something. Then all these three brahmacharis came and said to Anusuya, Bhiksham Dehi, give us donation, give us donation. Bhiksham Dehi, the brahmacharis asking Bhiksha. That time Anusuya, in a beautiful plate, she prepared beautiful fruits and gave to the brahmacharis. But these three brahmacharis said, we don't take donation like this. And how will you take donation? What do you want? You have to take off your clothes and then we will receive the donation. The Anusuya became surprised. Who is daring to say like this? Wait here. Then Anusuya, oh three brahmacharis, wait. After saying this, then she went to Atri Rishi and she informed Atri Rishi that three brahmacharis have come and they are saying like this to me. These brahmacharis feel like their divine light is effulging from them. I don't think they're ordinary brahmacharis. The Atri Rishi, he meditated and he found out these three brahmacharis, who are they? Are they any demons or not? So he found out that these brahmacharis are Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. That time, Atri Rishi said, go. Do whatever the brahmacharis are saying. No problem. Go. So I have to follow the instruction of the husband or not? So Anusuya, even here she did not give up her chastity. Anusuya, okay. You want donation? You want to see me naked also? Why? So Anusuya picked up some water from her water pot and she took and she said, if I am a chaste lady, she's standing like that. Then she threw the water on the three brahmacharis. Go, become newborn babies. Simultaneously, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva became little tiny newborn baby like 2-month-old. How much? 2-month-old child. It's the power of chastity. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, they became a 2-month-old baby. And they started to cry, whine. And she took the children in her lap. After some time, Atri Rishi came to ashram. Atri Rishi came and said, oh, these little babies. And Atri Rishi here informed the wife of Brahma, Brahmani, and the wife of Shiva and the wife of Narayan. See, your husband, now they are children there, you can see. Then from far away they saw, oh no, now our husbands are like a little child. And they are all Anusuya is playing with all the three children on her lap.
अब ये तीनों तो सिर पर हाथ रख
So these three they started to cry, "Oh Narad Rishi, how do we get our husbands back now? Big problem."
तो नारद ऋषि बोले
And then Narad Rishi said, "Do one thing,
तुम लोग जाओ
you go,
कौन ब्रह्मानी
Brahmani,
शिवानी
and wife of Shiva and wife of Narayan."
ये तीनों जो है ब्रह्मचारिणी के रूप में आए
They all became brahmacharinis
आकर के
and came and said, "Bhiksham Dehi, Bhiksham Dehi."
तीनों ब्रह्मचारिणी आए
Three brahmacharinis came. Bhiksham Dehi, Bhiksham Dehi, give a donation. Then Anusuya realized these brahmacharinis are not ordinary.
इनके पतिदेव को तो मैं छोटा बच्चा बना
I have made their husband's little baby, and now these brahmacharinis are coming and they will ask these children back in donation.
इतने समय
In the meantime, Atri Rishi came and said,
ये तीनों ब्रह्मचारिणी कौन है
"Who are these three brahmacharinis?
और ये तीन बच्चा
And who are these three children?" That time Anusuya said,
ये देखो मैं अपने
"See,
चित्त के बल पर
on the power of my chastity,
ये तीनों की जो है
I made Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh into these three babies. I mean Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva and these three babies. And these three brahmacharinis,
बोले आपका ही
they are
है
all your daughter-in-law.
तीन बेटा है
Like if they are my if these are my three sons, then these three brahmacharinis are your daughter-in-law.
उसका इतना 2 महीने के है
So our son is 2 months old and the daughter-in-law is
12 ब्रह्मचारी की
brahmacharini.
एक ब्रह्मचारिणी वो लोग जो आए
They came. They are
जैसे 10 16 17 साल
like 17 years old, 18 years old.
बोले ब्रह्मचारी देखो आपकी
This is your mercy. That time Atri Rishi said, "Okay,
पुनः जो है
again you fix their form." So that time Anusuya again she picked up water from her water pot,
अपने सत्य के बल
and by the power of her chastity, the three babies, she put the water on the three babies,
ना उनके स्वरूप में पहुंच
and then they became manifest their original form, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva form.
नारायण के स्वरूप अब ये तीन ब्रह्मचारी
And then the three brahmacharini said, "Please give us back our husbands in donation." So this is called the power of chastity of Anusuya. It's unique and unparalleled.
इस सुदीप्त के तो त्याग नहीं सकता
You should never give up the chastity. The chaste lady will die, but she will burn in fire.
फिर त्याग नहीं
But she will never give up her chastity.
किंतु गोपियों ने किया क्या?
But what did gopis do? They gave up everything.
कुछ त्याग देकर के
Everything for Krishna, and they came to Govinda.
नहीं तो करते
This is the thing to understand.
ये संग भगवान पर न पारे हम
That's why God is saying, "Na paryam nirvaddam."
आप लोग के साधु कृत्य क्या है
What is your sadhu kritya?
ये आप लोग धैर्य
That you have abandoned
मान लज्जा
anger, shyness, patience, yes, everything, all kinds of rules and regulations of the society, all the rules and regulations of the scriptures also. You have abandoned everything and you are coming into my lotus feet.
मेरे प्रति इतने अपने प्रगाढ़ अनुराग
Deep anurag, deep attachment that you have towards me is unique and unparalleled.
इसलिए संग भगवान का कृष्ण
So God is saying, Krishna is saying to the gopis, he's using these words.
ब्रह्मा जी के भांति
If I become if I get the age of Brahma and I serve your lotus feet, even then I can never ever be free from the depth of your lotus feet. And this word is na paryam nirvaddam. So sadhu kritya vedasham jamartotya griha sinkala. Chaitanya Charitamrita is coming in Gopi Prem. Krishna thinks that I'm indebted to the prem of gopis. So here one question is coming. So prem is like the lover and the beloved. They are free So many bondage. There is no any kind of bondage between prem, because in marriage there is a bondage, right? With bandhan, like they're bound to each other. By marriage, we are tied to each other. Like bondage is there, bound with each other. But the highest level of prema, there, the freedom is primary. Like free birds flying in the sky, spreading their wings out, flying far away. This is prema. If there is bondage in prema, then the prema is diminished. Like during the marriage, we tie a knot. Like the prema is diminished. They are bound with each other. They are not free. Like if someone is married with you, mantras, right? What are the mantras chanted by the Brahmana who conducts the marriage? This mantra, the Veda mantras. That from now today, that I take responsibility of your maintenance and protection. The husband is saying this to the wife. The bride is saying, the groom is saying to the bride, that from now today onwards, all maintenance, nourishment, clothes, jewelry, eating, food, whatever, I will take responsibility to maintain you and give you everything you want. This mantra is there. And the wife is saying, the bride is saying, for your pleasure, whatever you need, I will do. I take responsibility to please you. This is like this bondage is coming. They're bound with each other. It's like a contract you are signing. It's like a contract. The contract is being signed like this. But the paramour mode, the highest level of prem, where it's completely free, no any kind of bondage. It's spontaneous, natural. If you like you feed something, then there's a responsibility coming to return something. In this material world, there is responsibility of every jiva, duty and responsibility. And the word cause is coming. The cause prem is coming because of this. There is a cause. Love with cause. Love with cause is there. Why are you feeding me? Why? What is the reason you're arranging food for me? Because you want something from me. In this world, all kinds of relationships have cause in them. Cause and effect theory. The material world is like this. You can see in this world cause and effect. Yesterday I explained that gopis are saying, tell me, someone is loving you because you love them. So that is called business prem. It's called business love. Like you just go to market and you gave 20 rupees and you got 1 kilogram of sugar. What relationship do you have with the shopkeeper? Nothing. This is business prem. I love you. Then you are saying I love you. If someone is saying I love you, then you're saying I love you. And you're saying I don't like you, then they're also saying I don't like you. So this is business prem. This material world is like this. Always cause is there. And the second is whether you love or not. They are loving you. Who are they? The parents. The parents, they are nourishing the baby, taking care of the baby, maintaining the baby. Why? What is the reason? Because they have the duty and responsibility towards their children. The responsibility and duty is there. The animals don't take this responsibility and duty, they just give the birth. And then for some time, for example, a cow is breastfeeding the calf, and then the calf goes away where the mother cow does not know. And the mother cow is not searching for her calf either. When the calf stops drinking the milk, you can see in this world, have you seen or not? The cow will not search for the calf anymore. Because till the time the child is newborn, when they are feeding, they're taking care. But humans, it's not like this. The parents have this mood. It's my child is my duty and responsibility. Giving them sanskar is my duty and responsibility. It's my duty and responsibility to teach my children good impressions, give them good impressions. Till the time the parents are alive, till that time they're remembering to their child. Maybe the child may forget. You tell, have you forgotten your children? Have you forgotten your kids? Tell me. Tell me. Yes or no? Say something. Never. You can never forget your kids. Till the time you have breath, till the time you're alive, the parents can never forget their children. The child, even if the child is very, very bad behavior, very, very cruel, even then, the parents never forget their child. They're always remembering their child. If the child may forget you, understand? On their birthday, you are celebrating their birthday, you're wishing them. Yes or no? Today is my child's birthday. The child is far out in another country, they don't know their birthdays or not, but the parents remember their child always. Because it's your responsibility. I give so much hard efforts to nourish this baby, especially the mother. Glory is unique and unparalleled. For 9 months she holds the baby in the womb. So painful it is. That's why we can never ever be free from the depth of our parents, mother, father. It's impossible to be free from these depths. To be free from depth of one mother, in scriptures it is mentioned, for 7 lives you have to serve your mother's lotus feet. How many lives? 7 lifetimes. To be free from depth of one mother, you need to take 7 times. One boy, once upon a time, he heard this in the assembly of sadhus, that to be free from the depth of mother, have to take 7 births. And in 7 births you will get how many mothers? 7. So how can we ever be free from the depth of a mother? Then the child heard this and came back to his house. He said, Mother, Sadhu told, I don't like this. I don't believe. I will repay your debt in this life. Whatever you want, money, whatever you want, I will give you. I will give you each and everything you want. How much money you want, tell me. I will earn money and I will give you. I want to give you whatever facility, luxury, anything you want, I will give you everything. The mother smiled. Said, oh dear son, it's not possible. He said, why not? Mother said, listen, I'm 80 years old now. Said, I'm 80 years old and the son is around 50 years old. Just you assume. Okay, 50 years old. Just you take a guess. So she said, look, do one thing. Can you please come in my room and sleep with me? It was cold, so the mother was sleeping on the bed and the son was sleeping down on a mattress. So she said, I'm 80 years old now, right? I'm old. Just do one thing. Today, just serve me little bit.
जैसे हमारी बेटी
Like
को पानी
if I need hot water,
की जरूरत है,
whatever I need,
वो
bring me just for tonight.
बेटा बोले ठीक है।
The son said okay.
माँ खटिया के ऊपर में से
Then she was sleeping on the bed, the old lady, and the son was sleeping on the floor on a mattress. So
12 बजे
now at 12 at midnight, the mother said, "Oh my son, please can you bring me some hot water?" She woke up her son.
बेटा नींद तो पूरा नहीं हुई।
The son did not sleep well, right? But anyhow, he woke up and made the water hot and brought it for her. And she drank.
बड़ी बात में
After some time again, the son slept, mother slept. After half an hour, she woke again. Oh dear son,
एक काम कर बेटा
please do one thing. Can you please bring little bit more water? And the son said, you just drank half an hour ago. Very angrily he said. In an angry mood he brought hot water. Now it was 1 a.m. at night.
जब 1 बज गया
When it was 1 a.m. at night, the mother woke up her son again. Oh, I'm thirsty again. Can you please bring some more water?
बेटा गुस्सा उठ
The son became angry and said,
गई हो गई
oh, you old.
सुने नहीं थे
You're not letting me sleep even.
चलो गुस्से से तो पानी लेकर के
Okay, anyhow, he brought the water, gave the glass in the hand of the mother's hand was trembling. Forcefully, the mother, the on her bed, spilled a little bit of water forcefully, intentionally, and the son very angrily said, "It's so cold, and you cannot even grab a glass, and you spilled the water on my bed. How will I sleep now? First you woke me up at 12, then you woke me up again at 12:30, then you woke me up again at 1 a.m. again. All night, won't you let me even sleep? Won't you let me catch a breath even? I don't want to sleep. I go in another room." The mother said, "My dear son, one night you cannot. One night you're not sleeping, not serve me properly, and you're not able to sleep on this wet bed. Do you even know? When you were a little baby, how many nights, not one, many nights, uncountless amount of nights, I didn't sleep for you. You didn't let me sleep. You did not let me sleep. Though the child wakes up at 1 a.m., 12 a.m., and sometimes they're peeing in the bed. The mother is saying, just little bit of water I spilled on your bed and you became angry. Do you even know how many times you have peed on the bed? I will make you remember. Listen, my child. In the coldest of nights, you have many times, you have made my clothes wet with your pee. You have peed on me many times, but what did I do? I changed my clothes so that you can sleep on the dry cloth. So I thought, my child is feeling cold. Then I embraced you and you slept on my chest. So with my body heat, I gave you warmth. Do you even know? And just little bit of water spilled in your bed, and you are being so rude with me. The mother said, like, can you be free from my debt? She asked. There is not even one person in this whole world who can ever be free from the debt of the mother. In scriptures there is said to be free from the debt of one mother. If someone tries to do that, have to take 7 births and serve that same mother. Then how possible can you be free from the debt of a mother? So in the material world, all kind of debts, the debt of a mother is the most highest. The father can sleep in another room, no problem. Tomorrow I have to go office, earn money, the child is crying, I cannot sleep. What will the mother do? Mother has to take care of the baby. She tolerates so much. Until the time the mother is alive, she will always think about her children. That's why in scriptures it is said, no one can ever be free from the debt of a mother. And if you're not free from debt, you have to come back. If you take a little bit debt from someone, you have to pay back with interest, and you have to come back in this world. So what is the solution of all this? How to be free from debt? That's why in Srimad Bhagavad this verse is coming. There is only one solution to be free from all kinds of debts. Remember this verse. Devrishi Bhutaprinam. Who is giving the free from all debts? Who is making free from all debts? Mukunda, Govinda. If you do bhajan of Govinda, you are automatically free from all kind of debts. Devrin, Rajrin, Jeevrin, Matririn, Pitririn. You can be free from all these debts. Only if you serve the lotus feet of Mukunda. You understand? People say, why to do bhajan of Govinda? You can be free from all the debts. Otherwise, you have to come back to this ocean of material cycle again and again. So those who are doing bhajan of God, they don't have to come back to this ocean of material existence. And when Gita God is saying, worship to me, Mad Bhakto, Mad Jaji, Mam Namaskuru. Mad Bhakto, Mad Jaji, worship me. Mam Namaskuru, offer pranams to me. I promise you, I will make you free from all kinds of debts. That's why everyone should do bhajan of Krishna. Those who are not doing bhajan of Krishna, again they will be entangled in the cycle of material birth. I'm saying this because I was telling about the Katha of lover and beloved. So there is no bondage between them. Otherwise the prema will be diminished. When they are bound to each other, then how can they fly freely? So it's like tying one wing of the bird to another wing of the bird. If you tie, how can they fly? You have to keep the wings free so the bird can fly. What is the meaning? Lover and beloved, this is the highest prem, highest mood. That's why gopis cried, "Oh Govinda." If you are bound to us, then how will prem manifest? You tell us. How? What is your plan to be free from this debt? We can't see you like this. That time, he said, after Krishna Leela, I will manifest the Gauranga pastimes and I will take sannyas and I will become a sadhu. And then I will, just like you, like Srimati Radhika, be absorbed in the mood of separation, crying and crying. Meaning separation of Krishna. Krishna is saying this, that I will become sadhu, I will appear with your mood and complexion, meaning Srimati Radhika's mood and complexion, will appear in the form of Gauranga, and I will keep on crying, keep on being absorbed in the mood of separation. That time, I will be free from this very debt. Very nice, beautiful katha this is. So everyone should do Krishna bhajan. Hari Gopal Golo Madhara Girdhari Girdhari Once in Brazil, in one place I spoke Harikatha. Then one woman asked a beautiful question. She asked, Maharaj ji, please answer me. In this material world, they are using X word, the word X everywhere. Like ex officer, ex wife, ex this, ex that. Like Bhutapur, like ex minister, ex this, ex that. So, if someone got divorced, then they call ex husband, ex wife, ex husband. They say like this, right? They're using the word ex. Ex girlfriend, this, that, ex boyfriend in the West. This is very, very common, extremely common. You can see it everywhere. Before he was, but now he is not. Before he was my boyfriend, now he's not anymore. So that's why he's my ex-boyfriend. Tell me, Maharaj, have you heard something like this? That ex-daughter, ex-son, have you heard any terms like this? Ex-daughter or ex-son? No. Oh, this is correct. Because the parents, the prem of parents, the child may leave the parents, but the parents will never say that he was my son before and now he's not my son anymore. In other places they're using the term X, but they're not using the term X on children. They use this term in the West. It's very, very common term. Everywhere they're using it. Both are coming in the Katha and ask them, who is that? Oh, he's my ex-husband. Now he's not my husband anymore. Before he was ex-husband. So the word X is using, they are using the word X. But you will never hear the ex-son or ex-daughter that he was my child before, but he's not my child anymore. No one says like this. Because, why I'm explaining this, because the love that parents have towards their children, it is always existing. The relationship is never being broken. Anything may happen. Even if the son is bad behaving, but the mother can never be bad behaving. Like only Putana was there, no one else. And the son can be very, very bad, but even then the mother will love her son.
भक्ति राज्य में एक
Because in the realm of bhakti,
तब तक
giving up everything.
अपने भाई को
The Vibhishan gave up his brother,
ताको किसने तक दिया
who gave up the father, Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad gave up his father. Bharat Maharaj gave up his mother. When Ramchandra said, once, one day Kaikeyi said to Ramchandra, Ram, I ask one donation. I ask my special request to you. Please be merciful to me. When Ramchandra came back from exile, because from the king at that time, the Kaikeyi, she was feeling so much regret. She was crying, oh, what did I do? She was crying, and she came to Ramchandra, oh dear Ram, please, I have a special request to you. Please, once my child. Kaikeyi is saying, my child, Bharat, please, can he call me mom once? Can he call me his mother? Then I will feel peaceful. Only one time in Ramayana, he told, Gurudev used to say this also. Because when Ramchandra was sentenced to exile, when Bharat came and heard this, that he has gone on exile, that time Bharat Maharaj, he gave up his mother. And that time he did not say Mother Kaikeyi, he always said Queen Kaikeyi, Maharani Kaikeyi. He never used Ma Kaikeyi. When Ramchandra became the king, then Bharatji, so the Kaikeyi is saying to Ramchandra, can he call me mother once? For so many years he did not even call me mother once, maybe for once. Now I'm about to die also. For once can he call me out to mother? Just that I want, then I will be okay. Ramchandra said, oh dear mother, I will try. One day, in a secluded place, Ramchandra called Bharat. He's very smartly, Ramchandra said, oh Bharat, I want to give you one instruction. After hearing the term instruction, Bharat grabbed the feet of Ramchandra and started to cry. Oh dear brother, what instruction can I not follow of yours? Please give me instruction. Which instruction have I never followed? Tell me, I'm always ready. Then, oh Ramchandra, just I request to your lotus feet, all instruction, I can even cut my neck and surrender to your feet. Whatever you do, say I will do. But one instruction only I cannot follow. Which one? I can never say that Maharani Kaikeyi is my mother. Jain, she is against Ramchandra. Jain, who is ever is against of Ramchandra? Rama Bairi. One who is going against Ramchandra. I can never call such a person my mother. So Ramchandra said, Bharat, I was about to give you this very instruction. That's why the verse is in Hindi there. Prahlad gave up his father, Vibhishan gave up his brother, Bharat gave up mother, and gopis abandoned everything. It's been written because one who is against Ramchandra, those who are against God, against devotees, if you give up them, there is no any kind of problem, no fault, no sin is coming. It's written in the verse. Naman Bihari Lal ki jai. If the husband is not favorable to bhakti, there is no any benefit of serving such a husband. And if the wife is not favorable to bhakti, what is the benefit of serving such a wife? It should be favorable for bhakti. If they're favorable for bhakti, give pranams to them. If they're against, then give up to them. This is the teaching of Ved, Puran, Upanishad, Ramayana, Bhagavad. This is the teaching that how to have faith, Nishtha towards are worshipable. Now on Bihal ki jai.
सुबह कितने बजे आप